Investigators found no evidence that Bill was impotent, and his ex-girlfriend confirmed that he had no problems performing. The suicide note was fumed with iodine for fingerprint analysis. It was impossible to tell if prints were Sharon's since she had never been fingerprinted and was now buried. On the morning of Sharon's death, Bill told the sheriff he had tried to lift her out of the tub when he first found her, but witnesses said his clothing was completely dry when the ambulance arrived. Bill's daughter Suzanne agreed to confront her father with a hidden microphone, but Bill denied it all. Suzanne was still doubtful and mentioned to investigators that her father had given her a computer 1 month prior and that they might want to search it. Hitting the delete key on a computer document marks the data or memory as available for future use. If the activity is relatively recent, residual traces of this information may be found in the computer's hard drive as long as the memory hasn't been reused or reallocated. The computer info trail may also show when files are created, downloaded, or edited. Investigators decided to look at Bill's home computer, and temazepam internet searches and downloaded documents were plentiful. Forensic computer investigators also found searches on bathtub accidents that had been done 1 month before Sharon's death. This was enough to arrest Bill and charge him with murder. Prosecutors said Bill wanted out of the marriage but feared a divorce would jeopardize his position as a pastor. The computer evidence showed he was looking for ways to make Sharon's death look like an accident. Her daughters explained that Sharon drank chocolate milk every day, so prosecutors predicted that Bill laced her favorite drink with temazepam. After she went unconscious, he placed her in the tub and let her drown. All evidence, however, is circumstantial. Forensic computer analysts investigated Guthrie's computer that he'd given to Suzanne. The hard drive was examined and the document, quote unquote, Sharon, was found. The main text was missing, but it had the same closing line as the suicide note and the same date. There was also the same typographical error. No space was between the comma and the year. Margins and fonts were also the same. Perhaps the most accusative piece of evidence was that the document had been created in August, 3 months after Sharon had died. Evidence was also found that it was written by Bill. It had been interspliced with rough drafts of his sermons that month. Now, how should you proceed? On your group case notes, have a discussion and update the list of witnesses and any experiments or investigations you would carry out. When the entire group case notes document has been completed, call Mrs. Cardellini into your breakout room where she will now share the evidence. In your group, break up the various types of evidence to be analyzed. During Wednesday's asynchronous time, you will analyze just one type of evidence on your own. You'll need to have at least 2 people in each group analyzing the same evidence. That way you can catch errors when you come back together as a group. You will not be analyzing the evidence today. Mrs. Cardellini will post a specific worksheet to go with your evidence to help you answer the correct questions. After the evidence has been split up within the group members, take a look at the mock trial slides and courtroom script so you're ready to start making your mock trial script on Friday.